Brother, get ready because what's shaking the entire Bay Area right now is not just a whisper. It's an earthquake of emotions, nostalgia, and pure adrenaline. Rumors are exploding everywhere, and the idea alone sends chills down every Warrior fan's spine. Kevin Durant might be coming back to Golden State. Yes, that Kevin Durant. The Slim Reaper. The man who turned Oracle Arena into a cathedral of dominance. The man whose presence made every opponent tremble and every night feel like destiny in motion. Imagine the scene: Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and KD, together again, walking into Chase Center as if time itself bowed to them. The chemistry, the spacing, the fear in defenders' eyes, all of it, back again. The rumor began quietly, just like a flicker of light in a dark tunnel, but now it's spreading like wildfire, igniting debates, podcasts, and locker rooms across the league. Fans are losing their minds on social media. Some are cautious, whispering that maybe it's too good to be true. Others are shouting from the rooftops that destiny might be calling once again. For years, the Golden State Warriors have been the definition of brotherhood and redemption. Now, that brotherhood might be reunited with the one piece that once made them untouchable. The buzz started when insiders hinted that Durant wasn't entirely satisfied with the current direction of his team. Whispers from anonymous sources, the kind that always get the league trembling, said KD's heart still beats a little faster when he watches the Warriors play. That electric ball movement, the joy, the flair, the chaos that becomes beauty, it's hard to forget when you've lived it. Back in 2017 and 2018, KD was the centerpiece of a dynasty that felt inevitable. Those titles were more than championships, they were masterpieces painted in gold and blue. Even as critics tried to tarnish them, Warriors fans knew, we witnessed art. And maybe, just maybe, that art isn't finished yet. Steph Curry's leadership has evolved. He's calmer now, wiser, a general who knows every inch of the battlefield. Klay, despite injuries, remains the silent sniper, the assassin who doesn't need words to end a game. Draymond is still the emotional engine, the fire that keeps this machine alive. And Durant. Durant is the missing spark that could turn them back into a juggernaut. The rumor gained fuel when a photo surfaced of KD dining in San Francisco last week. Coincidence? Maybe. But in the NBA, nothing is ever just coincidence. Fans began connecting dots faster than a playoff fast break, and soon, hashtags like hashtag KD back to the Bay and hashtag Warriors reunion were trending. Imagine the possibilities. The Warriors, hungry to prove they still belong among the elite, bringing back one of the most lethal scorers in NBA history. The entire Western Conference would freeze in silence. The fans would fill Chase Center with that old Oracle spirit, the chants, the chills, the unshakable belief that magic had returned to the Bay. It's not just about nostalgia. It's about unfinished business. When Durant left in 2019, it felt like the end of a golden age. Yet deep down, many of us knew, stories this powerful rarely end for good. They pause. They wait for the right moment to resume. Draymond, always outspoken, once said that real ones don't hold grudges forever. Time heals. Championships heal. Brotherhood heals. If there's one team that can bring KD home without drama, it's this one. The NBA has changed since Durant's departure. The league is faster, the offenses are sharper, and the stars are younger. But when you combine Durant's precision with the Warriors system, you don't just compete, you redefine basketball all over again. Fans still remember those pull-up threes in LeBron's face, the cold-blooded moments when Durant looked like a god wearing number 35. He didn't just score, he dominated the moment. That's what the Warriors have missed, that extra edge, that player who can take a good team and make it legendary. Warriors Nation has always believed that the Bay is more than a team, it's a family. And families, no matter the distance, always find a way back to each other. Durant might have left for a new challenge, but the echoes of MVP in the Bay never stopped calling his name. It's easy to picture it, opening night, lights dimmed, crowd roaring, and the announcer's voice echoing, at forward, returning to the Bay, number 35, Kevin Durant. The roof would explode. Curry would smile. Klay would nod. Draymond would shout something only they'd understand. Rumors say that KD and Steph have been talking more lately, casually at first, but enough to make fans dream. Their respect for each other never died. Even after Durant left, Steph defended him publicly, calling him one of the best teammates ever. Now imagine that mutual respect turning back into on-court chemistry. If this rumor turns real, it wouldn't just be another signing, it would be a resurrection. The league would shiver. Every sports network would explode. Jerseys would sell out overnight. And for the fans who lived through the dynasty, it would feel like coming home. The Warriors front office, always strategic, has reportedly explored creative ways to add star talent while staying competitive. Durant's name, naturally, comes up in those internal talks.
Why?
Because he's not just another player. He's the kind of legend that can transform a season before it even begins. The beauty of Durant in the Warriors system was always harmony. The way he blended into that symphony of passes and movement, finding open shots without forcing anything. It was basketball at its purest, and Warriors fans crave that beauty again. But of course, there are skeptics. Some wonder if the reunion would disrupt the balance, if old wounds might reopen. Yet, if you've followed this team long enough, you know, adversity is their fuel. They don't shy from it, they thrive on it. Curry and Durant were always more complementary than people realized. Steph's gravity opened lanes. KD's efficiency punished every rotation. Together, they created nightmares for defenses, unstoppable, unpredictable, and unforgettable. There's also a poetic symmetry to all this. The same franchise that gave Durant his championships could now offer him something even greater: peace. A full-circle redemption story that would redefine his legacy and remind the world why the Warriors dynasty wasn't just dominance, it was destiny. The city of San Francisco would welcome him back with open arms. Murals would rise. Old jerseys would reappear. The heartbeat of Dub Nation would pound in unison, echoing the one phrase that sums it all up: "Welcome home, KD." Even opponents can't deny the allure. Coaches across the league reportedly admit, off the record, that a KD-Curry reunion would instantly make Golden State contenders again. No rebuild. No waiting. Just pure, immediate power. The fans are ready. The players, too. The only question is whether the stars, both celestial and basketball, are aligned for this miracle to happen. Inside the locker room, the mood remains confident. Curry, when asked about KD recently, gave a sly smile and said, "I'll always ride with that guy." Those words echoed like thunder through the fanbase. The NBA thrives on stories. Rivalries, returns, revenge arcs. But there's something sacred about reunions. The kind that make you believe in fate again. Durant back in the Bay wouldn't just be sports, it would be poetry. The media is spinning theories faster than ever. Analysts dissect every interview, every cryptic tweet. Could it be? Could the dynasty rise once more? The speculation alone is enough to make fans lose sleep. If Durant were to return, the Warriors wouldn't just be back, they'd be transcendent. A team of legends rewriting their own mythology. Think of the ripple effect: young players learning under Curry and KD, the mentorship, the culture, the fire. It's the kind of legacy building that lasts generations. The Warriors brand has always been about joy, strength in numbers. And adding KD again would prove that joy and dominance can coexist. It would show that brotherhood never truly fades, it just waits for its encore. Durant's mastery of the mid-range, his unmatched versatility, his cold demeanor in clutch time, that's exactly what Golden State needs to silence doubts and ignite belief. This rumor may be unconfirmed, but sometimes, rumors carry truth in their energy. You can feel it. That quiet hum before a storm. Something's brewing, and the Bay can sense it. Every fan remembers that moment in 2017 when Durant hugged the trophy. That look in his eyes said it all: peace, triumph, belonging. That's what's calling him back. In the chaos of modern NBA trades, one move can change everything. And this would shift the entire landscape. Warriors fans are dreamers, and right now, this dream feels closer than ever. Every whisper, every rumor, every hint feeds the fire. Even if it doesn't happen tomorrow, hope is back. And in Dub Nation, hope is golden. For the fans who stayed through every injury, every rebuild, every doubt, this would be the reward. The return of the prodigal son of the dynasty. Picture it again: KD rising for that silky jumper at Chase Center, crowd on its feet, Steph grinning like it's 2017 all over again. That's not just basketball. That's destiny calling. And destiny, as Warriors fans know too well, has a funny way of finding its way back home. So whether this is just a rumor or the first spark of a coming fire, one thing's for sure: the Bay is alive again, dreaming, believing, waiting for the echo of greatness to return. Because once you've worn the blue and gold, once you've felt the roar of Dub Nation, a part of you never leaves. And maybe, just maybe, it's time for Kevin Durant to come home. Before we dive into the next update, help us keep the Warriors' spirit alive by subscribing to the channel and smashing that like button. Stay connected with all the latest Golden State Warriors news. Now, let's get into it.